Dear friends, in today's lecture we will discuss processes and enthalpy of formation. What is meaning of a thermodynamic process? Suppose we have a container and is fitted with frictionless piston. At the start, having the pressure P1, V1 and T1. Okay, this system is described by these macroscopic properties. Okay, these called as the macroscopic properties. Okay, the system is described by these three properties. That is, this is called as states of this particular system. After sometimes there is some compression is there. Your gas is compressed. Okay, inside the container there is a gas is compressed, and your macroscopic particles or states of the system has been changed. Okay, first it was P1, V1 and T1, the pressure, volume and temperature, and at the second, after compression, your states has been changed. Okay, therefore change in states of a system is nothing but a process. Okay, now we are get the points. What is meaning of process? It's related to its microscopic properties. After changing, new state of system is obtained. All these things change in microscopic properties. Change in these things is nothing but the process. Now we are interested in types of processes. There are 4 types of processes are found. The first is the isothermal process. What is meaning of isothermal process? Suppose you have a container which is having gas and fitted with a frictionless piston, okay, which is having at the start pressure P1, volume V1 and temperature T1. After some time, some changes is there, and P1 changes P2, T1 changes as it is T1, V1 changes to the V2, as it is V1 as it is V1. Sorry, V2. Only there is no change in temperature is there. Okay. Therefore, the isothermal process is a process in which the temperature remains constant. That process is called as isothermal process. That is a thermal. You remember that thermal is related to the temperature. Okay. Therefore, the process, remember that the process in which temperature remains constant, that process is nothing but the isothermal process. Maybe other factors changes, pressure changes, volume changes, but temperature remains constant, that particular process is nothing but the isothermal process. Example of this process there are, if you have boiling water, okay, you found that the boiling water temperature is remains constant, and that remains temperature constant will be 100 degrees Celsius, because the temperature of boiling water not changed. Okay, in this process, this is also one of the process, volume is changing. Okay, it's evaporate. Therefore, this system is nothing but an isothermal process. In this system, you found that there is no change in the temperature. Okay, all phases transformation are nothing but the isothermal processes. Suppose you have a water along with the ice. Therefore, ice is going to melting, and but its temperature remains constant up to the all ice will be converted into liquid form. All these solid form ice will be converted into liquid form. Temperature remains constant. This system is also the isothermal system. Okay, the system where temperature remains constant during all the changes is happening in the process is called as the isothermal process. Now, second is your isobaric process. Okay, bar is related to the pressure. Remember that bar is related to the pressure. Therefore, in this definitely the process is related to the pressure. Okay, suppose you have a piston, cylinder fitted with the frictionless piston, and inside this the volume was pressure was P1, volume was V1, and temperature was the T1. After some time, some processes happens, and the the gas gets compressed. Sorry, you are hitting this. Okay, due to heating, the pressure due to pressure is maintained constant by expansion. Okay, remember that. Due to expansion, volume is increases. Correct? To V2, temperature is also increases T2, but due to expansion, their pressure is maintained as previously the states of system. Therefore, the pressure maintained in this system. Therefore, isobaric process is a process in which pressure remains constant, no change in pressure takes place. This type of process is called as isobaric process. Okay, this process is related to the pressure. Therefore, the at every stage of this process, your pressure remains constant. Okay, the temperature volume may be increases for maintaining the pressure. Remember that things. This process is nothing but the isobaric process. Then adiabatic process. Okay, as like adiabatic system. Okay, we discussed adiabatic system. In adiabatic system, heat neither lost or taken from the surroundings. This system was the adiabatic system. But in adiabatic process, heat is no heat change takes place during all the steps of process. This is nothing but adiabatic process. Suppose you have a insulated container having the piston, frictionless piston. Inside there is gas. This system, something heat is there for this system Q. After compression, okay, if there is a compression, temperature definitely increases. Okay, temperature it changes to the T2. Previously was P1, V1, T1. Then T2 it changes, volume it changes, V2. But no heat is passes outside this system. Therefore, heat of this system remains constant. And remember that heat and temperature are the two different concepts. Okay, you are not mix these concepts. Q is a different thing. Q is, we previously lecture discussed that Q is the arise due to the thermal differences. If there is thermal differences there, temperature one point is higher and other is the lower, then this due to that particular energy can be transferred by using the heat. Therefore, temperature and heat is a different concept. Therefore, no heat. Okay, this is isolated system. No heat goes outside. This system is nothing but the adiabatic process. And okay, adiabatic process for performing, there should be fast steps will be there. If there is a fast thing is there, then adiabatic process is happen. In engine, okay, in two-wheeler engine there is a fast process is there. Okay, heat therefore neither lost outside of this engine. Okay, this is your adiabatic process. In sound waves also your adiabatic process, because it not loses its heat. If it loses it not gives the sounds. Therefore, it sustain the heat and it will progress and we will hear the sound. Therefore, it is also a adiabatic process. Now, isochoric process. Okay, isochoric is related to the volume. Okay, for example, if you heating a water, okay, that jar is totally sealed, and heating the water initially the temperature was the T1, pressure was the P1 and V1 was its volume. But after that, pressure is also increased due to heating. Pressure is also increases in this sealed container. Therefore, pressure is increases to V2. Volume is remains constant because volume will not increases because it is confined to this container. That's why volume will not increases. But temperature definitely increases, because by giving the heat, by absorbing the heat, the temperature will increases, and pressure is also it's higher pressure. Okay, due to the heating, the pressure will be increases. That's why the volume of this system is constant. The process in which during all the steps your volume is not changed, that process is called as the isochoric process. Okay, in our home there is a pressure cooker is there. In this pressure cooker the volume is maintained. Okay, therefore this system is also nothing but a isochoric system. Okay, first is the isothermal. In isothermal system, temperature remains constant. In isobaric process, pressure remains constant. In adiabatic process, heat remains constant. Therefore, delta T for this. Okay, delta T for this will be 0 because initial temperature if the 50 it remains 50, that is no change in temperature degree Celsius, no change, 50 remains 50, therefore 50 final T1 T2 minus T1 what, 50 minus 50 is equal to 0, therefore for all these processes delta P is equal to 0, for this process delta Q is equal to 0, and for this process delta V is equal to 0. This is all about the 4 types of processes. Now we will discuss the reversible process and irreversible process. Firstly, we start with the reversible process, or it is an ideal process because in the universe naturally all the processes is happen spontaneously and irreversible. Okay, second law we discussed. According to second law, all the natural processes are irreversible process. Okay, but reversible processes is not found naturally. What is meaning of reversible? We will discuss. Suppose we have a container and above this container we put a jar, and inside the jar there is a sand grains. Okay, small grains is there, sand grains is there. Okay, at the beginning you maintain the pressure, inside there is a gas. Okay, at the beginning you maintain the pressure inside, if suppose 2 and outside is also 2, therefore the system appear in equilibrium because it's not expand, not compress. But after some times you remove one of the grain, then the pressure is somehow very small amount pressure will be released and something movement in your piston takes place. If suppose its pressure is 2 and its pressure is reduced by removing grains. As like the number of times we remove the one grains, then you found that there is a expansion will takes place. Then again I remove one grain, there is expansion will be takes place. Again I removed one grain, there is again small kind of expansion will takes place. Okay, you remove the one sand grain, small amounts, 1.9 pressure, therefore it maintain, again it should be 1.9. When you remove this, therefore it should be 1.9 and it's going to 1.8, and therefore it maintain the pressure to increase the volume. Then again you remove the, it's increase, again remove the pressure is released, it increases, and therefore try to maintain the same environment in outside and the inside system. If suppose you add one grain, again you found that system will be reversed. Okay, now what happens in this system? In this system you found that two things you found. That first is your driving force. There is a driving force and opposing force is there. Okay, something is opposite, something is driving. You found that at starting the both opposing and driving force are the equivalent, therefore no compression. Suppose a two friends is there and pulling a rope with same force, therefore it remains at the middle. Okay, if it forward is the, if suppose it forward is the driving force and this is the opposing force. Okay, two friends, one is the pulling the ropes, and if it is same, therefore equilibrium is, if it is same, no ropes move towards or backwards. Okay, both forces are the same at the start, therefore no moving is there. But when as soon as you remove the one stone, one grains, then it will increases its volume. Okay. You found that the driving force, if you want to move, you have to requirement is the driving force and opposing force should be infinitesimally very small, then and then movement is possible. Okay, small change, infinitesimally small, then and then your reversible process is possible. Okay, first thing we should that it should be infinitesimally very small, driving force and opposing force difference. Then the process happen very small timing. Okay, very small, within very small, infinitesimally small time is required, or very slow process. This is a very slow process. Remember that this process is the very slow, infinitesimally slow process is it. Okay, at the first point it should be very small, then and then process happen. Your driving force and opposing force is infinitesimally very small, and process time is the, for completion of timing, process takes the very large time, but this is very slow. Timing is the last. Okay, you clear that the for this completion, this is the infinitesimally process happens infinitesimally large time. Okay, after large time this process will happen, but the change in the process requires a very small time limit happens. Okay, therefore, as it's the word suggests that reversible means process should be reversible. Okay, therefore, you found that the process can be reversed by the something changes will happen in the opposing force and the driving force. If suppose it increases the some small, very small forces increases by that particular friends, then it move towards this. If he increases the speed, it move towards himself side. Okay. Therefore, for the reversible process, you can define as there should be at every stage the driving force and opposing force is, you found that equal, and very small changes this driving force is a very small is if increase it process move towards side, but if opposing force infinitesimally if increase in small quantity, then process reverse. That process is nothing but the reversible process. What about the irreversible process? Okay, in reversible process, you found that it should require the large time for the completion, but each step there is a equilibrium there. Each step there is equilibrium is maintained. Remember that in reversible process there is equilibrium is maintained. If you add the one piece, then equilibrium is maintained. It takes the previous stage. If you remove it takes the previous step. If you add, it takes each step there is a equilibrium. In reversible process, each step there is equilibrium in reversible process. But when you look irreversible process, all the natural processes are there. You suppose river is flowing from the uphill side to downhill side. That process is the river is flowing from uphill side to the downhill side. Process is the not reversible. All natural processes are the non-reversible process. But these takes, when you compare with this, the it is not reversible. By applying the reversible force, that process will not be reversible. Okay, first point is there. The process is not reversible. Driving force and opposing force not infinitesimally. Difference is small amount. Okay, difference is very high. That's why the driving force is very high. That's why the process opposing force not oppose this process or revert this process, irreversible process. Okay. For the completion, it takes the infinite time. For the completion of reversible process is required the infinite times. Number of times is required. Last time required. For the completion, irreversible process require it is very fast process and it's very slow process. It is completed within finite time, but it requires the infinite time. Okay, number of steps is there. Very slow processes appear in reversible process. Very slowly gradually it moves. Okay, therefore your each steps in reversible process very slow. Okay, and its every step there is equilibrium. It can be back into every step. But in irreversible process there is no equilibrium is maintained. Remember that. But at every therefore at any stage it cannot be reversed. Okay, and it's not occur with very small time, but it's required which happens very fast. Okay, these are the difference. When you found you compare with this reversible process, irreversible process, then you found that its step is very small. Okay, very small timing is there for each step. Okay, for second step, very small timing is there. In each step, it is equilibrium. Remember that. In each step, it's equilibrium, an equilibrium. Okay. Therefore, equilibrium there in every steps, and therefore that's why very small changes is there. Therefore, at every step we can say that if we can find the pressure, volume, and temperature. Okay, microscopic properties we can find because time is the very small timing is happen. But in step, okay, I said about the steps. Steps are the very small timing is required for the steps. Okay, very small timing is happen the steps. Okay, therefore number of I think for the steps there is a number of timing is required. Finite timing, infinite timing is required for these steps. Okay, therefore number of time is there for the observing its properties. Therefore it is observable property. Therefore for the plotting graph from if you have the pressure versus volume, it is possible to draw a graph like that. Okay, each step you can possibly each step in reversible process you know that the its pressure, volume, and the temperature. Okay, that property you can get in reversible, but in irreversible process is very fast. Therefore the pressure, volume, and the temperature, all these like property is difficult to find out. Therefore the plotting of graph in reversible process is impossible. Okay, therefore reversible process gives the one of the most important differences. In reversible process we obtain the work maximum, and irreversible process not obtain the work maximum. Okay, this is all about the reversible process. In reversible process each steps happen very slowly. And it requires infinite times to complete. But these systems finite times within very finite time, but fast system, it is a fast one. and within a finite time it will be completed. But for the completion of reversible process, there is a very slow steps is there. It require the infinite time for the completion, and your reversible process, each steps are in equilibrium, remember that. And each step is equilibrium, and if you increases infinitesimally small change, if you created in opposing force, okay, if you increase the infinitesimally small amount opposing force, it will reverse the system. This is the difference between the reversible process and irreversible process. Thank you very much. You hearing this? Next lecture we will start with the our standard enthalpy, change in enthalpy, formation, enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of combustion. These points we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you very much.